Hi Scorpios, how are you? Welcome to my channel and welcome to your December 2018 love reading. And apologies for being on hiatus, sabbatical for the last couple months. I made an announcement video about why. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit and universe, what are the messages, advice, and guidance that you have for Scorpios in their love life this December? Scorpio's love life. Scorpio's love life. What are the messages, advice, and guidance for Scorpio's love life? More. This deck is a new deck. It was released, I believe, mid-October. It's called the Fountain Tarot. They're very light. I know they're hard to see, but they are very beautiful. So I cannot help but use them. All right, at the bottom, wow, you have a lot of major arcanas, Scorpios. This is going to be a big month for you with respect to love. First of all, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So swift moving, directed action. You know where you're going. All right, Jupiter's in Scorpio anyway, so, you know, there's going to be decisions, action, expansion in whatever house is your 8th house based on your rising sign. So just take a look at that because lots of changes in the house. Okay, so I want to make sure you can see all these. I realize that they're hard to see, but I'll hold them up. So we have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Coins, King of Swords, the Sun. Look at these major arcanas. The Sun, the Lovers, the Tower, the Emperor, Page of Wands, and 9 of Wands. And then again, we have the Chariot, major arcana. Okay. At the center of the deck, which is very exciting, is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is the card of Gemini. It speaks of head and heart decisions. So it's not just love. It's not just blending two souls in a soulmate type of union. It's actually a decision card. And when you're making a decision about your love life or about someone, it doesn't just entail feelings, does it? There's more to it. How are they in life? How are they with people? How do they drive? Are they good with their finances? All that type of stuff. And if you look, these two people are facing each other. They still hold their autonomy though. Okay, they're still independent beings, but they are facing each other. And they're surrounded by this orb, energy, light, however you want to look at it. They're surrounded by this orb that is protecting their union, but they are still two individual people. So this is a beautiful card, and it's interesting that they're surrounded by the Sun, the most positive, complete happiness, joy, success card in the tarot deck, the card of Leo, and then the Tower. So there's going to be this elation followed by a disruption. And in December for you, Scorpios. And then we have the Emperor card also, which means protecting, right? Fighting for a purpose, fighting with a purpose, and taking charge, making decisions, taking directed action towards your love life. Okay, so this first row, 8 of Swords. So something's going on here, Scorpios, where there is love or a heavy focus on love, decision about love, but whatever it is, you're kind of feeling a little paralyzed as the month kicks off. Now, these aren't really linear in terms of time, but this is the first card, and the center card is the Lover's card. And so something with respect to your love life is causing you to reevaluate the situation. And I'm saying that even more so because we have the Nine of Pentacles next, which is the card of, again, back to being autonomous, an independent being, loving your possible single life, maybe wanting to have your single life, maybe focusing on your single life, say in terms of thinking, I don't want to be single anymore. I want to find love. So those are some types of thoughts, but whatever it is that you're thinking about here, Scorpios, it is causing you to feel a little bit paralyzed. And then we have the King of Swords. So are you dealing with an air sign? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Are you approaching your love life with strategy? Okay. Somebody could be entering your life, this whole decision, this elation, this happiness, this positivity, this union, this separation, this upset that we have here. Is that part of the strategy? Are they causing this? All right, so just something to think about. One thing I will say, though, Scorpios, just by looking at these first 6 cards with the Chariot, I'm not necessarily seeing that anybody is leaving or specifically coming into your life. Somebody is already there. Very possible that it's a Aries because we have the Emperor, very possible, or a fire sign, very possible that it is an air sign. But it is causing you to have to really think and reevaluate how happy you are, how upset you are, where you want to be with this person as you move into 2018. All right, big decisions. Do you want to be with the person? Do you want to be single? It's causing you to feel paralyzed. But it is also causing you a couple different things. All right? Oh boy. It's also causing you, this paralysis, mental paralysis, is also causing you to want to make changes, make a decision, move forward in whatever way. It's kind of interesting that these 2 horses, they're trying to pull in different directions, but they're tied together, so they're all going in the same direction. So you know something has to be done. You know a direction has to be chosen, but it is scaring you a little bit. And then we have these 2 cards, which are very interesting. The 7 of Wands, your defenses are up. Maybe their defenses are up. And then the 7 of Cups. So choices, decisions, options. Whoops. Choices, decisions, and options, Scorpios. You're not going to be afraid. If this is representing your energy, you're not going to be afraid to make decisions. You are going to be willing to fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want, fight for who you want. I mean, look at this diagonal here. There could very well be 2 options, 2 personalities, including you. So a third person, including you. Not necessarily a third-party relationship, but Scorpios, you're not wanting to leave yourself out in the cold by making this decision. You want respect. You want to be able to be in a relationship without being the relationship. Correct? Page of Wands. A fire sign energy. Moving forward, taking action, communicating, not being afraid to communicate. And then we have the 9 of Wands. This whole bottom row is fire sign, fire energy. The 9 of Wands, I mean, you're not ready to give up. You know the battle's almost over. You may be tired. You may be exhausted. Whatever happened here with this tarot, this Tower card, whatever happened here, possibly with the King of Swords, whatever happened here, possibly with the Emperor, you know, you're not ready to give up. You're not ready to give in. Again, I'm not seeing any endings here, at least not yet. Let's pull some clarifiers. Spirit and universe, what are the clarifying messages and advice for Scorpios with respect to their love life in December? Please clarify this spread for Scorpios. Please clarify the spread. What are the clarifying messages? Yes, my dog is snoring incessantly. Two of Cups, the Moon, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, there could be somebody walking away. If you're choosing between two people, obviously one person's going to have to go. And the bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Swords. So we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords. So again, you're paralyzed. You're afraid to make this decision. You're really afraid to either hurt yourself or be hurt or hurt somebody else. If there are two people that you're choosing between, and really thinking about how you're going to do this without leaving yourself out in the cold, it is a very daunting experience for you this month, Scorpios. And then we have the Two of Coins. So yes, a decision has to be reached. You can't be in limbo, juggling forever. And you know this. You don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, my dogs are driving me nuts. The Two of Cups. Now, what I love about the Two of Cups, I know I keep holding these up quickly, but look at the Two of Cups and look at the Lovers card. Do you see how they're different? In the Lovers card, they're facing each other. They're touching. They're surrounded by each other's energies. They're encompassing each other's energies. But in the Two of Cups, this is why this is considered kind of the soulmate card, because look, they're lifting up their emotions and their energies into the sky, kind of leaving it up to the universe. However, they're being answered by their souls. You can see they're kind of transparent. They're facing the same direction. And the transparency of their souls is what's so beautiful about this card. The transparency of their bodies and their being, because they can intertwine and connect and feel that energy and release that energy into trust and faith that it is how it is supposed to be. But the Lovers card is different. That's why the Lovers card is a decision card. This paralysis that you're in, Scorpios, with the Eight of Swords, it's because you ultimately want this. And you're trying to figure out how you can have this cohesiveness, connection, and maintain your autonomy. Now, the Nine of Coins is clarified by the Moon. The Moon is showing up for everybody this month. I mean, I think I've done 4 readings so far. This is the 5th one. Here's the Moon again. It's been in every single reading. Secrets, hidden information, deep-seated thoughts about and feelings about your emotions, trying to figure it out, trying to sort it out. But something does get illuminated. The Moon illuminates these rough emotions, this rough water. The Moon is illuminating it. That's why you have to be by yourself while you figure this out, while you sort this out. And King of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords, a journey, maybe temporarily leaving a situation to figure something out. The next card actually is the Eight of Cups. So yes, you're going to be stepping away, or somebody's going to be stepping away just to figure stuff out. Not necessarily leaving. I really still don't show that here, but I feel like this is kind of a temporary, so you could sort your thoughts out, sort your emotions out about what you have, what you want. And the Eight of Cups is clarifying the Sun, which is the most positive, happy card. And so this leaving, this removing to sort emotions is for the purpose of ultimately finding happiness. And then we have the Three of Wands. So you're going to be getting what you want. And Scorpios, you're so good at making and getting what you want anyway. I mean, you know how to connect with people because you're a water sign. You know really how to connect with people emotionally. And that really serves you well. And so once you sort out in your mind who you want or how you want it to be, even if you're in a committed relationship, how you want it to be, how you want your partner to be, and how you react and respond to them, you're going to be getting, a positive result. The Tower card is clarified by the Devil. So hidden addictions, you know, sexual experiences. Is that what this disruption is about? Does somebody else come into the picture? And I'm not saying if you're in a long-term committed bond, I'm not saying that there's going to be cheating going on or anything, but there's kind of this underlying, underlying tone of wanting this connection, wanting this spiritual connection. There is something that could be hidden, but maybe this is deep-seated in yourself. Like, this is kind of what I'm hungry for. This is kind of what I want. And you may be kind of being pulled by this lure of somebody, or even your current partner. So it's like you kind of are craving this dark side a little bit in December. Amongst all this happiness, that's part of why I feel like there's so much confusion. And that's part of why there's this decision that has to be made that you don't want to make. You don't want to hurt anybody. Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Emperor. Someone's left out in the cold. Either they're leaving you out in the cold, or you're leaving them out in the cold. Not necessarily for good, but there's a shift. There's a definite shift. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's withholding something for self-protection. And then the Knight of Wands. So it's almost as if you're trying to communicate to possibly this fire sign that you want to take a break, or you're needing to figure something out, and then they come in with their Knight of Wands attitude and say, they keep coming back. They keep coming back. They don't want you to leave. They don't want to leave. There is Nine of Wands. There is fight left. They have fight left. You have fight left. Now, let me just overview with this, okay? Long-term committed bond that is in a good place. What I'm seeing here with that type of a relationship is there is still a decision that needs to be made. There's something that needs to be left behind in the relationship so you can proceed forward. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy discussion, but action will be taken. It could involve pulling back for the time being. If you are dating, you have options. You're going to be choosing one. All right? There's a lot of factors that go into that. You will be ultimately getting what you want. You're taking this decision very seriously, which is good. You're not wanting to hurt anybody. Also taking care of yourself. Also, if you are completely single, completely single, two people are coming into the picture. A fire sign and an air sign. There could be escapades. There could be connection. There could be decision between practicality and connection. And those are two separate things. And you're trying to figure out what it is and how it is that you actually want to be in a relationship if you're single. And in terms of energy, if it's not specifically an air sign or a fire sign, obviously we all know those energies can be somewhere else in their chart. So we're talking about, with the air energy, we're talking about very educated, very strategic, could hold some sort of government position in a large organization, lawyer, doctor, higher level in terms of intelligence. I hate to say that because it kind of makes it seem like the other signs don't have intelligence, and that's not the case at all. But somebody that is very cognitive and brilliant. Now, in the Emperor, we know that does stand for Aries, but if we're talking about a fire sign, we're just talking about somebody that is in charge and makes decisions, and a true leader. A true leader. All right. I'm going to ask for some high-level advice and guidance, Scorpios, for you. Spirit and Universe, what are the high-level advice and guidance messages for Scorpios with respect to this reading in their love life in December? High-level advice and guidance. Okay. Ten of Cups. So again, back to this Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. You are going to be getting what you want and figuring out how to make this happen, and it will make you happy. It will make you very happy. The Three of Cups. Again, we're already talking about multiple energies here. This doesn't have to mean a third-party situation either. We're in the holidays. If we're in the holiday season, so there's going to be lots of celebrations. There's going to be lots of joyous times, reconnecting with friends and family. So again, we're going to come back to why these are advice and guidance cards in a moment. And then we have the Page of Coins. So just like you're taking a concerted effort to making the appropriate decision for you, a slow decision, a well thought out decision, a caring decision. That's what this is talking about. You're going to be doing this with care and practicality. Now, in terms of advice and guidance, that's what this is, okay? Be prepared to socialize and have fun and reconnect. It's going to cause you and help you along this journey to reach emotional fulfillment. And be careful. None of this fly by the seat of the night stuff that happens during the holidays when things just get a little bit crazy. Relationships always get crazy during the holidays, don't they? So, be practical, be slow, be methodical, and that's what this whole reading says, is you're really, really thinking through things before acting, and it will ultimately lead to emotional satisfaction. All right, Scorpios, thank you so much. Stay tuned for my annual 2018 love overview, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. All right, bye.